What's going on, guys? Scar coming at you with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, we're going to be diving into a Mardu deck that I've been messing around with. It's a deck I saw people playing when I was doing some other of my videos, and I was kind of intrigued just because it's Mardu. It plays Mutate is the main focus of the deck. Overall, from what I played, the deck is very fun. I'm not saying it's like the best deck, but it's a fun deck that I've played so far that utilizes the Mutate effect. We play the one companion that allows us to produce 5 colors of mana to not play multicolored mana sources, but overall the deck is fun, straightforward. It has a couple unique abilities to kind of ping our opponent's creatures and or their life points, and just various other ways to kind of just make our opponent annoyed at us to the point where they either concede at some point or we just, you know, defeat their deck completely. But enough of that, guys. Let's move on to the deck tech. Let's get into this and go down and see what's going on in the deck itself. Alright, so here is the Mutate deck. Pretty straightforward. You see a lot of cards in the list that look pretty similar to cards you've already seen maybe in a Mardu deck. These are some of the best cards in each of their colors. Overall, they have a combination of things to kind of stop some of the meta style decks, add in a little bit of the flavor with the Mutate from the new mechanic, as well as kind of, you know, help us get stuff into our hand if we're running a little bit low on cards. Pretty much we'll start off with Jignitha, the Wellspring. Pretty much the only thing is we can't have cards in our starting deck with more than one of the same mana symbol in the mana cost, which makes us not allowed to have things that have double black, double white, double red, so on and so forth. So pretty straightforward there. 5/5, we can tap him for 5 and we can play multicolor spells with that 5 mana. It says that we can't play spells with generic mana cost, so that's what his ability does. It's not necessary. I don't think it's a fun little thing to have, because I mean, you could probably take this out, throw some Dirge Bats into here if you really wanted to get some other removal. But you know, it's not a bad card to have, just to have a mana producer if you want, and it's a 5/5, so pretty solid. Then you go on to Foulmire Knight, which is a 1-cost adventure card. To draw 1, lose 1 life, and the Death Touch. Actually, the creature part of this card is what we are all after. The instant draw a card, lose a life is okay if you really need a card, or if you're missing something for this. Next is Knight of Illusion, just because it's a solid 1-drop, 1/2. You know what he does. He gets tap 3 +3/+3 Death Touch. He eventually gets annoying if we get our points of damage in early. Then you got Vampire of the Noon, same thing, Lifelink Death Touch, 1/1. Johnny's Pride Mate, just because it's a 2/2 for 2, and every time we gain life, he's gonna get bigger. Hushbringer, because this is the card I feel like if you're playing some white, you may want to splash in some, just because there's a lot of decks now, like the Garudas and stuff that, you know, they have come into play abilities, and this will shut those down. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger, which is why we're doing here. It does suck if we do play against an opponent who plays, like, you know, a Uro or something like that. So unfortunately it has its pluses and minuses, so maybe you don't want to play these immediately out if you're playing some sort of Simic deck, only in a essence of you know, if you know you're playing against something like Garuda. But worst case scenario, we play it and we have another way to kill those cards. Heartless Act is that card we use. It's a 2-cost removal, and or if we have a token thing, we can remove tokens from target creature, up to 3 of them. Cathartic Reunion, 2-cost, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Good card here, just to kind of fill up our hand. If we have like lands or something, we're looking for some sort of answer to something. Not a bad card to help us refill and get rid of stuff we don't need. But if we're not playing a deck that has creatures, we can get rid of some things in our hand that, you know, like the Heartless Axe, and get some actual useful cards, hopefully. Karunos, Hound of the Aethos, Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink, and then this is another like anti-graveyard slash deck. This one is creature cards and spells from graveyards cannot be played, and also has Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink for 3. It's solid 3/3. Very good card here. You got the Porky Parrot. You're looking at this and you're probably go, but actually the cool thing is the mutate ability. Pretty much this creature deals X damage to any target where X is the number of times this creature has been mutated. Pretty much we can put it on any of our death touch guys and or lifelinkers, and pretty much we can tap them and we can ping our opponent now for damage, and now we're going to gain that life or kill whatever it is that we ping with this damage. So overall, cool little effect there. And every time we mutate, we get additional 1 point of damage, which we can also do to opponent's face. I mean, sometimes when you start pinging their creatures and killing off their creatures with this guy, our opponent usually scoops, especially for killing something that's very particular to them. You can also, you know, mutate this onto one of those creatures, block one creature and ping another creature. It's very interesting when your opponent's playing, like, you know, Embercleave and stuff. You can ping the creature they're Embercleaving, and then our opponent usually like gets frustrated just because, you know, it sucks. But fun card. Then you got Snap Dex, another good card here. Pretty much same thing. Whenever he deals damage to target creature or planeswalker, opponent controls, you gain 4 life. This is good in the fact that you put on a Death Touch guy. Now that that creature has Death Touch, that 4 damage is going to go at that creature, no matter if it's going to kill that creature or not. The 4 damage will kill the creature just because of the Death Touch, unless has a way to prevent that damage. And you gain 4 life. So if you have a Giant's Pride Mate, it's pretty solid. We play 4 plains, 3 swamps, 1 mountain, 4 Godless Shrines, 1 temple, 4 Blick-Crypts, 1 temple of Malice, Sacred Foundry, and Savoy Triumph. Overall, the deck is pretty fun. I don't have a sideboard, I don't believe. Yeah, I guess it considers my creature to be a sideboard card. But all in all, guys, the deck is fun. Let's dive into some games and see what it's all about. All right, first game up. Let's see how we do here. Opponent goes first. 2-lander. Doesn't look like they're playing a companion. I think we'll keep. I know it's a 2-lander, but we have a Scry and we're on the draw, so I think it's a good play. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. That's a little loud. A little loud on the ears. That's not what I wanted, but it's fine. I could have swore I picked the other card. Alright. What do we do here? I think we pay 2 life. We'll put a Hushbringer in. Because I feel like a part of me feels like he's gonna play something that I get hit for damage. It's fine. I will not block that, sir. It's like, no, I will block that. I think we just do... We just get this out of the way. I should have played this turn 1, but didn't do. That's fine. Let's get combat, attack in. Play this. And we'll say go. They're probably annoyed by this. They're looking at it. They're looking at the Hushbringer. All right. That's fine. They may not sacrifice. I don't really know. No, that's fine. We'll put it over. We got one of our tools on here. Gain a life. They're tapped out, so we're just gonna ping you here. Get you off the board. They're looking at it, they're like, that piece of crap. That piece of crap just pinged it. And they scoop. Lot of red and we're on the draw. Why don't we keep? It's kind of sketch just on the fact that we don't have any. We're playing the same deck. It may be a race on whoever gets their crap out first. They have the better card though on the field, so. Alright, they got 2 of them. No blocks. No, sir. No, sir, I will not block your card. I don't need this at the moment, so we'll do that and we'll say go. No. We'll hold back just in case they play something. Do they have it is the question. Do they have it? They do. All right, the question is, what do we do here? Because I know he's gonna pretty much ping whatever. You know, we'll do this and see if he does anything about it. Interesting. I mean, I'll take the exchange all day. I'll make him make choices. We just have to get him caught off guard. He may do something to no. That's perfect. Exactly what we wanted here. He put himself in a predicament because he shouldn't have done that. Because just on the basis of he left his card open. So it's fine in the sense that that works. I don't have a death touch though. I mean, I guess that's good because he can ping us for 3 and gain life, or ping us for 1 to gain life. Part of me is saying I think I should play this, and then I can mutate next turn. All right, let's see if we can get something good here. I need a land or something to be nice. A land. Please, a land. I'm begging you. Not the right land. Yeah. I don't have black, I just realized. I think that's the big problem. I don't have enough. I mean, now we gain 3 in the air. Next turn we can kill something. Nice. Has mutate. What do I want to put this on? Over? Over. Just give it a little bigger butt. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna gain life back. Combat. We're gonna deal some damage in the air. And our guy's getting just that little bit bigger. He needs a way to kill our creature, or that's gonna get annoying to him real quick. I think he wasted his Porky Parrot in a weird way. Okay. Giving it the ability to ping us for damage. I think he messed up. You should have put it, dude. That was wrong. Should have put it on this. I think he didn't realize that. I feel bad. I mean, I could kill this and get all this damage in and definitely get rid of his death touch because I feel like that's good. Or I can get rid of his 5/5. It's fine. I'm eating 6 life a turn. I can keep the 5/5 on the board. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I'll play my companion too, why not? And turn. And turn. Interesting. No blocks. No blocks. This is actually the better play. We can mutate this again to trigger this. Under. And our opponent scooped. And that's cool. This hand is good. I mean, going back to that last game, I think our opponent just played their Porky Parrot on the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, my only black source is this, so I gotta play that and play tap and get out of the way anyway. Our opponent is playing something. They don't play companion, so they could be playing something like mono red. Just trying to think of various things. Alright, they're playing something maybe multicolor? Maybe Simic? Maybe they're playing some sort of Simic deck? Swamp. Interesting. I think we play the second Swamp, and then we just get these bad boys out. It's like, yes, you know this card. It's very familiar. Alright, they're playing Enchant. Some sort of, they're playing that enchantment deck. I mean, I can kill that, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Put on one of these. Put it over, of course. Just gonna ping you for damage. And then I will attack. Next turn we'll play Hushbringer, because I think if they play another one, we can shut it down. Because that's a whenever, this effect here is whenever the creature dies. What does this do? Whenever being a repeat sacrifice a creature. Ping you. Resolve. I mean, I'm just gonna, you know, play stuff. So it's fine. I guess I'll get rid of the Hushbringer. Ping your face. And we'll resolve it and we'll sacrifice. They're playing that annoying enchantment deck. Yeah, we'll activate too. I mean, they drew multiples of them too, which is very surprising. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield. Ooh. Wait, it only gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's interesting. I should have paid the life. Is he gonna block? Then I'm not gonna pump. Oh man. Alright, resolve. It's fine. I got this. Okay. I'm like waiting for whatever he's gonna be playing here. He's putting a lot of thought into this. He can hit me for one. It's gonna hurt. Ooh. Ooh. No. No. Wait, you want me to still pump? That's fine. I don't mind the auras being cheaper. Or auras? Yeah, aura spells. What's the last ability? Play this boy, and we'll play this boy. And we'll say go. Oof, 0 life. They may be able to get their Ultron going. They have one card. Oh, and they got a land. All right, they got some blockers. Nice. They have ways to get their enchantments back from the graveyard. That's the real question. Really don't like that Vampire of the Dire Moon, do they? Wow, heart of the cards, am I right? I wasn't asking for it, but we got it. Hate to see it. Well, I'm assuming you're blocking the 5/5. Are you gonna take 5? Okay, you're gonna take 5. That's perfectly fine. I'm pretty much waiting to see whatever they target here with their enchantment, and I will pretty much ping whatever these they're gonna with the enchantment on if they've got one on their top deck. That's fine. I'll get rid of one of you guys. Yeah. Go to combat. Go swingy swingy. That's lethal right there. That is 8. So you have to block. Alright. Puts you in a weird predicament there. At 3. Why would you go down at 3? You gain no life. I feel like they should have blocked differently. I don't know. Okay. I think it's game either way. because I can just ping off whatever they may play. Or I could ping their life. Okay. Okay. I'm not really sure on their deck. I just know that they play enchantments. And alright, so coming back into the deck here, pretty much it is what it is. You guys saw how the gameplay was. Overall, the deck performed fairly well. We did better against our mirror matchup. I just think the person who was playing the same deck as us was a little bit more inexperienced with the deck as a whole. I just think they could have put their Porky Parrots on different creatures than they did. They had the advantage of getting it out sooner, but all in all, we did come out with a victory there. I just think, you know, we had a couple better choices. You can see the power of just giving a creature with Death Touch and Lifelink the ability to just ping something and just be able to kill it instantly without actually having to play a kill spell. I think that overall is probably like one of the best things here. We did play a well-rounded, all of the cards that we have here. We didn't really run into any mana issues. I mean, there was a point where I only had one red mana in a game, but, or not one red, one black mana at one point, but I think we still pulled that victory out. I think we went undefeated, actually. I'll have to double check after I edit and whatever this video, but the deck handled itself pretty well. I mean, there was a couple cards here that we didn't really get to see as we played them. I don't think I saw any of my Pride Mates or any of my Cathartic Reunions or any of my Pruneros as well. But overall, I mean, those cards just add to that effect. I mean, a Johnny's Pride Mate just gets bigger every time we gain life, so that whole thing. But overall, the deck performed fairly well, guys. I mean, if you guys are running a similar build, let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.